Hello everybody, this is Orange, and welcome to my Abyss, and welcome to my August 2023 manga haul. Time for more manga. It never ends now, does it? This month, like always, like I say literally every time, I got a whole bunch of good stuff that I would love to share with you. A lot of new releases at this point, but a few older releases that I also wanted to get on my shelf as well. So, without further ado, I believe we got 22 in total. I believe so, if I can count, which, is tenuous at best at this point. And, so mostly manga, but we have one comic at the end I'd love to tell you about. Alright, so let's jump into the party with volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of Kimono Jihen. This is a very fun, it's just a fun little battle shonen. I'd say it's more of your typical leaning battle shonens, but I am a big fan of all of the characters. The main gimmick of this battle shonen is they're yokai, or they call them kimono, kimono, and it's just I don't know, it's a fun gimmick, and I really like the characters. That's a really big part of me when it comes to shonen, battle shonen stuff, is I want a lot of time to actually connect to the characters, and this series has a lot of just fun little side things where it's just and now it's time for the characters to do absolute nothing for a few minutes, and I'm thank you, I adore that so much. And it's just a very good, fun series, and I just really wanted to catch up with it because I watched the anime and I love the anime, but I don't think we're ever getting a season 2 of the anime, so go with the manga. Where's the best character? Where's Khan? This is the best character right here. I love her. She's my favorite. But it's just a fun little battle shonen, which I adore. Or I adore this one. And then, next on the block, we got the Ancient Magus Brides, volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're 7, right? Can I count? Yes, I can! Oh, let's go! Ancient Magus Bride, another wonderful, great series. I love I watched the anime a while ago, and I finally decided I want to pick up the manga too, because the anime has a lot of just good stuff that I love, and the manga is equally as good. I think they're very on par with just being both very, very good. The anime is a very good adaptation, and the manga is a very good thing. It's a very good piece of work. And I just decided to pick it up because I love it. I love the characters. I love the world. I just love the mystery in the world. I love the themes and the story. And I love the lead and how she learns to just become a person. And it's great and wonderful. And I love it. And the series I actually think is going to go on a bit of a hiatus. At 19 volumes, it's going to go on hiatus while the author prepares the next arc, so I figure out it's a better time than any right now to start picking up the manga. Also, the new season of the anime really got Ancient Magus on the brain, and I'm I better start picking it up because I adore this series, and I adore these characters. And then, below that, we have The Night Blooms Behind the Castle Walls, Volume 3, which is the last volume of the series, which I'm going to say is a shame. I really like this series and really thought that it could have went on for a lot longer. It's just, I wanted to spend more time with these characters, and I think it's the cool concept of a girl knight, pretend she's not a girl. That happens a lot in a lot of things, and I don't think the series fully goes all forth with exploring they gotta hide the gender. Gotta hide that gender. But either way, it was a great series. I love the characters and the little bits of the world we got. It's just the relationships are great. It's a good series. I just wish it went on for longer. So I feel there were so much more things you could have tackled in this, but it was fantastic nonetheless with what we got. And then, I guess, speaking of girl pretends to be boy, we got Prince Freya, Volume 9. Guys, I just love Prince Freya. I just love, you can hardly see the cover in this horrible lighting. The covers of the series are beautiful, but it's really the bad lighting in this room is washing out because it is a very pale cover. But Prince Freya is a very good series. It's just fun action, interesting world building. I love the dynamics of the characters. I'm really liking Freya. I'm really liking our lead. She is fantastic. A lot of people, I think, are kind of cold when it comes to Freya because she's an interesting character. But I in this series, there's a scene where, or this book specifically, there's a scene where she kind of stands up for herself. I'm oh, this girl is messed up. I love that. I mean, you'll hear about the series. It's a good time. Catch up while you can. It's very fantastic and very good. And then below that, we have Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, Volume 3. What can I say? The more Iruma-kun in my life, the better, in my opinion. In this volume, the running theme throughout this entire video are, I like girls who are weird. I like weird girl characters. And we have Clara on the front. I love my little weirdo. She's so precious. I love her. I don't know which one of the trio I love the most, her and Alice. are like wonderful. And Iruma, you know, he's the lead, he's there, but like he's also sweet. I love Iruma, but her and Alice are just like the best characters in this. But it's more Iruma, and it's fantastic. And this is a very long-running series that is still ongoing. I think in Japan, volume like 34 recently released, so it is a long series. And I am up to date on the anime at least, and I just love it, and I wanted the manga in my life, and it's wonderful and beautiful, and it's just so good. I just love my silly little demon kids. Also a fan of demons. And below that, oh my god, it's been so many years. It has been 10,000 years in my life. And I'm talking about Land of Illustrious, Volume 12. If you're not reading Land of Illustrious, you're a lot happier than I am. This is probably one of my favorite series of all times. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. It is heart-wrenching. It is deep. It is fun. It is not fun. It is it takes like so long for like volumes to come out, and I have no clue when the next volume is coming out, and it of course ends on a cliffhanger, as Land of Illustrious is bound to do. But I'm so happy I get to continue the story of Foss and their never-ending down spiral of their life. of just making mistake after mistake. It is a fantastic series, and I really recommend you reading it because, oh my god, it is so good. And it just has so many twists and turns, and just like Foss is like one of the most, I think, interesting like lead characters ever. Just how much they change over the course of the series, and mostly changing for the worse. Foss never has a good time once in the entirety of Land of Illustrious. But I just highly, highly recommend it, because I also think, I haven't heard any news, but I do think this, it's just like feeling like this series should be coming to an end, like, within a few volumes, maybe even the next volume. I don't know. The series is on hiatus a lot, which I will always say, authors, take a hiatus if you need to. Like, take your time to make the story the best you can, also to make your story, while also take your time to make your story the best it can be, while also keeping your health in mind. So, like, I don't mind if a author takes a hiatus. I can wait. I can wait. It's like, I jest that I can't wait, but like, I can wait. Don't worry. I do not mind waiting. I have plenty of other things to read. And this will just be sitting in my brain like, to keep me going. And then below that, we have Children of the Whales, Volume 22. This one is also coming to an end with the next volume, and I'm so upset about that because I love this series. I think the artwork, first of all, is just like off the chain. It is beautiful. It is so unique and wonderful, and I just love this series, and I love the characters and the world building, and I'm just going to say what I always say. I love the characters, and I love everything, and it's good. But I don't want the series to end, but also, like, it will have to end eventually. But yeah, I'm very excited. You guys should pick up Children of the Whales too, because it is a fantastic little unique series. It is just a really unique series to me. I love it. And then, moving on to pile number 2, I am zooming today through all this stuff. We have, let's go, gamers. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Volume 9, which is the final volume of Lisa Volume 9. Not Volume 9. It's the final volume for Part 5, which means the next JoJo release are finally getting to Stone Ocean. Oh, where's my foof? There's my foof. I love them. I love Stone Ocean, and I cannot wait. Because they're also picking up the release of the JoJo's Volumes too, so we should be getting them out a lot quicker. And I wonder if we're actually going to, like, get up to date with, like, the current JoJo's. Like, I think we're going to be getting up to date, like, pretty soon. So, like, or pretty soon in terms of, like, manga releases. So, like, it's going to be, like, 5 years instead of 10 years that we're going to be up to date with it. But I am so excited. Part 5, like, I do love all the parts of JoJo's. Like, I don't think any part is bad. And Part 5, like, is a pretty good part. It's not my personal favorite, but, like with most JoJo parts, I love the characters. It's just a good time. My favorite JoJo part, I do think, is Part 3. Part 3 and 4 are always, like, in my brain, but, like, I have a Part 3, like, wall scroll right here with all my boys looking at me. And just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love JoJo's. Guys, I think you should read JoJo's. No one's ever said that before. Guys, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is good. Who would have guessed it? But again, beautiful releases of these. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Trish is taking up the cover, because I love Trish. I love a weird girl. But yeah, more JoJo's, more good, and I cannot wait for Part 6 to start so I can be with Jolene and Foof and the rest of the gang. And then below that, oh my god, I'm so excited. We have Cat-Eyed Boy Volume 1. Let's go! This was released, like, by Viz years ago through a paperback format. And then just, like, it went out of print, like, as a lot of manga usually do. And just, like, it's been my number one hope is I need Cat-Eye Boy to be re-released. And it was released, and I'm so happy, because just, like, it's one of my favorite Uma series. It is just great. I just love the concept of Cat-Eyed Boy. I love the concept of my boy. It's just, like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love horror manga. It is, like, horror is one of, like, my favorite, horror, like, is one of my favorite genres. And I think you see like a lot of manga tubers talking about this. It's just like a lot of horror manga is like overshadowed by Junji Ito. And I am a huge Junji Ito fan. You can like literally see Twisted Visions right over there. I'm a big Junji Ito fan. I love his work. I love all of his stuff. But like there's also so many more like horror mangaka that are out there who have been making stuff for a while too. And just like, I just love how Junji Ito, like, despite him being like really big and a lot of people being annoyed by how big he is, don't be annoyed by that. He's a popular guy. But I just love with him being there, like, a lot of, like, people are more comfortable now, like, releasing, like, just, like, the weird, like, anthology or just, like, weird one-off character, like, horror manga, and I'm just so happy about that, because I love horror manga. It is so good. But yeah, Cat Eye Boy is so happy. This is also just, like, one of the most beautiful releases I have ever seen. Like, it is that my garbage, terrible, bad camera cannot, like, fully, I guess, interpret, like, how beautiful this entire book is. Just, like, the colors that they picked for it are so, like, bright and striking. The parts of the book they decided to make, like a different material, like, just shine out so well. Just everything works together so well. I was actually in a bookstore today. That's where I went to a bookstore today, and I picked up the Ancient Magnus Bride volumes. I pre-ordered this one. But, I saw it, like, on the shelf in the bookstore, and I'm like, that looks gorgeous. I should buy it again. So I can't wait for volume 2 so I can just have them next to each other. So I'm so happy. God, I love manga. That's why I do this. And then, let's go! Lupin the Third, Thick as Thieves. I am a big Lupin the Third fan. And this is just more Lupin the Third. Very big, iconic franchise. What can I say? It's Lupin. He has a whole bunch of movies and TV shows. And of course, the manga. I would say that, like, a lot of the material, like, in the Lupin franchise, like, is very different. Like, the manga probably is, like, one of the most, like, I would say, like, probably darker, like, entries for Lupin the Third. I do, like, the goofier, more jovial, like, shows like Part 2 and, like, the goofier movies like Cagliostro, but, like, Lupin is still Lupin. I still love my characters. Jinkin is my best friend. He would hate me in real life, but I love him. And just the whole gang is there. It's the Lu gang. Goemon Ishikawa's there. Like always. Fujiko Mine, she's there. Our man Lupin the Third. Zenigata isn't there. I'm sorry, King. Is he even... No, he's not even represented on the back. But Lupin is good. It's a great time. I would say that if you want to get into the franchise, probably start with, like... Usually it's the Cagliostro movie people, like, recommend, but, like, Cagliostro, like, is probably one of, like, the lighter entries into the Lupin franchise. I'd say just go for it anyway, because Lupin is good. It's a great series. I love it. I wonder if we're going to get more story compilations, because this is the second one we've gotten. So I'm wondering if we're going to get more, because I do love me some Lupin. I do love me some gang. And then the final thing is going to be a graphic novel, because I like talking about those too, because I collect those as well. And it is Halloween. Let's go. I don't know, I just thought it looked like a very interesting, fun thing, and I wanted to pick it up because I am a big fan of when characters are just like groups of characters are just like monsters. And our leads, of course, are like a witch, a vampire, and a werewolf. And it's wonderful, it's wonderful. I love their chaotic, stupid teenager energy. That's all I care about. The villains are also like chaotic, stupid teenagers, and I love it very much. And I am wondering too if like this is going to be a series, because like the insignia, like right here, it says 1. So I'm hoping it's a series, because I'd love to spend more time with these characters and just like get their vibes more. Just a wonderful series, like a wonderful like book. I really enjoyed my time with it. I do hope I get more from this world, because I think there's a lot of stuff we could explore. And I do want to spend more time with these characters as well, and also the beautiful coloring. See if I can find a very pretty page, because I just love the dark coloring. Like, oh, that's even better. Just, oh, it's just such a pretty series to look at. Like, pick it up! Read graphic novels too if you're into manga. Or if you're just into graphic novels, read manga. Read! Read more comics. So that's everything I got for this month. Thank you so much for watching. What stuff did you guys pick up this month? Feel free to tell me. Did you want to pick up any of the things I picked up? What are your opinions on any of the things I picked up? Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely night.